To start with this event in general, what's it like to be chosen as a representative for your school?
It's great. It means a lot. Coach could have brought many other people that got postseason honors and all that type of stuff. It just speaks volume to the role that he expects from the players too.
I've talked with Coach Collins extensively these last couple of years about just some of the culture he's trying to implement with you guys and the continuity he's trying to kind of harbor there with you guys. So, what sort of changes have you seen over the last couple of years, and how much of that has been essential to what you guys have been able to do?
So it's just been a thing about competitive nature. We've always had talent. We've always had guys that can go. But we would lose games. We'd be in all the games that we were losing, but we just didn't have a competitive killer instinct, when it's time to make a play, when it's time to make a stop. We never come up with those. And that was the difference last year. We won several close games against tough teams. It's just a competitive nature. To us, games are black and white. You either win or you lose. You get your lunch too, or you take somebody else's lunch. Like the first comment.
You mentioned winning a couple of those close games, and then you also had the close loss to Eastern and a couple. I mean, like you say, you're right there, and you did get over the hump some, but not others. So did you feel like you even left some out there, and that you guys could, if you put it all together, you guys could be a potential playoff team this year?
That's our goal, and we just have to capitalize on all of the opportunities, because, like you said, that Eastern Washington team was so close. I actually, down, we had them pinned down towards our goal line. I dropped a pick that I probably would have walked into the end zone. I make that play, we win that game. As a team, we just have to take advantage of our opportunities and limit missed opportunities with MOs.
Defensively, you guys have been so good on the back end, especially taking the ball away. Where does that come from, and how have you guys been able to be so productive back there, just in terms of being willing to take those risks that it does take to create those turnovers?
So our old defensive coordinator, Coach Kerr, he preached turnovers in practice. Every practice we had to have 5 turnovers, or we were running for every turnover we didn't get. We didn't get any turnovers that day. We had 5 dashes. We got all 5 of them. We have 0. If we had more than 5, we'd carry over to the next practice, And that mindset is contagious. That's what defense, that's the point of defense. You want to get the ball back and take it away from the offense. That's a mindset that we still under our defense coordinator, Coach Jones, doing a great job. I'm excited for this season.
Coach Collins, a former defensive back himself, so does that enhance your guys' confidence as defensive backs?
And him, and we have a great DB coach. My coach Charles Gordon used to play for the Vikings for a couple of years. He has a great football mind, and he shares it with us. Sometimes we'll be in practice, he'll tell me things like, sit on this route, or play number 2 a little bit tighter. He just has a feel for where the ball is going in offense, and we're, as a defense, we're starting to adopt that sense, that instinct.
What's it like playing DB in this league, just with all the passing attacks and how prevalent they are and all the great receivers you have to have?
It's a challenge, but I'm up for it, man. To be the best, you have to face the best.
You think he's the best?
In our conference, that guy, he's not going to run by you. He's not going to out-muscle you. He's just going to try to keep open. I couldn't tell you how. He's smart and knows how to do it.
I think everybody in the league's been trying to figure out how for a long time. It's funny when you just stand out there and hang out with you, because you're like, it's not that big, It just looks like a normal guy, and then when he catches it every week. Offensively, you guys had some breakout performances from some young guys last year. So What's the next step for those guys? I know Jake and Trey, both those guys are really good young players in this league. So, do you feel like they can take the next step, and how much of a healthy next they are able to?
And they just got their feet wet last year. Redshirt freshman Nib, Trey Lee, great talent receivers. If they stay healthy, they have a great chance of going far in the playoffs. We have weapons on the outside too. Fifth-year receiver Steven Miller is kind of like Cooper Kupp. He's always in the right position, right where in the whole of the defense. Great possession receiver. Alex Wesley is one of the fastest humans I've ever been on the field with. Hakeem Diggs is one of the fastest humans I've seen on the field. Ellis Onick, one of the fastest humans I've seen on the field. They're all on our team. We have explosion on offense.
Those guys, Diggs and Onick, are such good guys on special teams too. So, you guys scored so many points on special teams last year. Where does that mentality come from? How are you guys able to have so much success in that area?
And Coach Cummins, he is a great special teams mind. He preached the seriousness of special teams, and something that was new to our program. It showed. He took pride in being first in every category. And we weren't first in every category. We were first. I know we were first in punt returns, and we were close in kickoff returns. He's just brought a whole nother seriousness to special teams, and we've all got it.
First winning season in the divisional era last year, so how do you build on that and not become complacent in that aspect of it, but continue to build on that as a pro?
Well, like you said, we had a winning season, but it was 6-5. Good teams aren't proud of 6-5 seasons, so we got to graduate from that. Turn 6-5 season to 11-0, 10-1, 9-2. I'm pretty sure we can get to the playoffs in our division at 8-3 in our conference. And that's what we're looking for.
And the last thing for you, what will be the key to that? What will be the key to you guys getting into that playoff conversation?
Staying healthy, making the best of every opportunity that comes our way, and taking advantage of those opportunities, approaching every day as a champion like the best. If we do 3 things, we'll be all right.
Appreciate you, man.